Rachel and this is Rachaelmakes. Today we're going to make a barbecue spare rib recipe. So I'll show you what we need. Here I've got a rack of ribs. This is only a small one. This is about 500 grams. But of course, obviously, if you have more ribs, then that's absolutely fine. You can just increase the amounts of everything else. We've got 3 tablespoons of soft brown sugar, a couple of cloves of garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, some white wine vinegar, or you could use cider vinegar, but I haven't got any of that at the moment, some tomato ketchup, some English mustard, and some orange juice. Okay, so what we have to do is basically mix all of these ingredients up. We're going to use these to marinate the pork. Okay, so there's our brown sugar. So there's 3 tablespoons of soft brown sugar there, a couple of cloves of garlic, which has just been chopped up. Okay, now I'm going to do, should have opened this before, shouldn't I? Never mind, lack of forethought. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. If you don't have this, you could always use something like soy sauce. That would be nice. What we're trying to achieve with all of this is almost a kind of smoky, dark flavour. I mean, if you wanted to make it a kind of sweet and sour flavour, you could put some orange juice in it, maybe add some pineapple juice, something like that. Okay, so now we're going to have a couple of tablespoons of vinegar. Okay. 5 tablespoons of ketchup. As you can see, this is by no means refined. And basically, you just use the stuff that you have in the house. You know, if you don't have white wine vinegar, use a different type of vinegar. It doesn't matter. A couple of 200 ml, of orange juice. And I'll say 3 teaspoons of English mustard. This mustard's quite strong, so it gives a real tang to it all, because you need something to counteract the sugar as well. So mix it all together. And this looks really horrible and sludgy. It smells quite spicy. Now what you could also add to this, if you want to, is some chilli. If you have people in your house who like chilli, that's fantastic. You could add as much or as little chilli as you wanted to. I'm not going to add any chilli because I have people in this house who really don't like it at all. Okay. So, as you can see, this is quite watery, but we're going to use this to marinate the pork, and we're going to do that from between 2 to 24 hours. So what I've done is I've left the pork in its plastic box here, because this is actually perfect for marinating it in overnight, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do this for 24 hours. Okay, so I'm going to pop some cling film over that, put it in the fridge. Every few hours or so, whenever I think about it, I'll sort of turn it over and spoon the marinade over it, and I'll see you in 24 hours time. Okay, so this has been in the fridge for 24 hours, and you don't need to leave it for 24 hours. You can leave it for sort of 2 hours, up to 24 hours. Just the longer the better, really, because then it has just more of a chance to develop its flavour. So this is ready now to go into the dish that I'm going to cook it in. Let's put it up this way. And I'm going to add all of this liquid into here. Now, it looks very watery, doesn't it? But as this cooks, it will start to thicken up. And obviously a lot of this liquid will evaporate. Now the oven is preheated to 160 degrees, and this is going to cook for an hour and a half, I would say. Now for the first sort of 3/4 of an hour or so, I'm going to put foil over the top. So it'll have a chance to kind of get going, and then after that I'll take the foil off. So these have been in the oven for an hour and a half. 45 minutes with the foil on, 45 minutes without the foil on 160 degrees. And you can see it was really watery, all the liquid, when it went in. Now all of that liquid nearly has gone, and these are lovely and sticky and cooked through beautifully. So I'm going to put this on here, if I can get it on here. Okay, so the main challenge here actually is going to be the washing up, because as you can see, we now have lots of burnt sugar welded to the dish. But I promise you it's really worth it. And this is lovely, served with baked potatoes, which you can actually do at the same time in the oven, so it's very economical too. Okay, so this was Rachel Makes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any comments to make, I'd love to hear them. Nice ones, please. Bye-bye.